It is time to leave the idea of Java be super complex behind. In this video, I will generate a RESTful application with just 2 classes. Hello you, my name is Otavio Santana and welcome to my YouTube channel. The channel for you who wants to become an ultimate software engineer, the person who is capable for using the best practice of open source inside your career. So if you want to learn and move your career forward, subscribe in this channel.
Hello everyone. I usually don't talk about relational database here that much, but in this case, I decided to do an exception, especially because this experience using Quarkus is really amazing. Super straightforward way to create a CRUD operation using 2 classes where one is a single interface. Quarkus brings us a huge and amazing developer experience for us, okay? So to exemplify that, as you can see, I have my Maven project. This is my .xml file. I will use a relational database. I'm gonna use a memory solution. As you can see, I'm using A2. I have those configurations to activate the A2 database, and then I will create my 2 classes. Again, one is my entity, second is my interface. And with those 2, I'll be able to have my CRUD operation. So I will create first my entity. This one will be a developer. So developer that will extend Panache entity, where we'll have the name, we'll have the email, we'll have a language, and finally the city, could be country. Done. So I have defined the class and the fields. I extend Panache entity. The next step is defining the annotation. So once developer is an entity, I will define using the entity annotation and then pull here the column and each attribute. So to make it even straightforward, I will define those as public. Now I have my entity class. The next step is creating my resource. So I will come here. I will create my interface, developers, resource. I will extend Panache entity resource, where I have the developer, my entity, and the ID type, on this case using long. The next step is run and test the results. Now the next step is running the application. I'm using IntelliJ IDE here, so I'm just gonna play to execute the application. It will generate my memory database. It's ready to test. So let's check in the application first. So I do have a UI of Quarkus. As you can see, it was generated a couple of resources related to developers. So to delete, to insert, to get all developers, to get developers by ID, the number of the developers, and to update developers. I will use Postman here to first create a developer. My first one will be Bruno Souza. So that is it. I have my first one. Then when I do a get, it will return Bruno Souza. Then let's use Elder Moraes. Elder at Gmail, language Java, who lives in Sao Paulo as well. So right now I have 2. and like to account. So right now it has 2. That is it for today. Super straightforward, right? I could create a CRUD operation using 2 classes. Again, one empty, on this case developer, with a couple annotations that extends Panache empty, and then my developer resource interface. Hopefully you enjoy, and please let me know how easy is to create REST application with Java nowadays. So there's no excuse for you who is starting learning about Java.